Hello and welcome to my channel. It's not a new channel, I've had it for a long time, but this is my first diamond painting video, so that's exciting. I just got a new tripod in the mail today, and I thought I would test it out, I guess. So that's what we are doing, and this is basically my first video, but also a test video to see how this goes. Because I haven't made one of these, and this setup is new to me. It's literally, I'm afraid to bump it because it may all come crashing down. But we're going to go with it and see what happens. So my name is Christina. My channel name, if I continue to make these videos, is probably going to change because it used to be a booktube channel, and obviously I don't do those videos anymore. However, I am still an avid reader, kind of a book nerd, but I'm basically just a nerd all the way around. There's no kind of. But my latest addiction is diamond painting. So I've been watching a lot of, I'm gonna call it diamond tube, I don't know, diamond painting videos on YouTube. And okay, this color is like at awkward spots where, let's try to fill in this spot down here so my hand maybe doesn't keep getting in the sticky. Lord, who knows what I was talking about. Oh, diamond painting YouTube videos. I've been watching a lot of them from several different people. I'm slowly finding people, but just searching diamond painting on YouTube is not pulling up all the channels that regularly make videos. So, currently I am watching Megan at Preschool Teacher Addicted to Diamond Painting, Ella at Diamond Painting and I don't know, is it Kicking Cancer's Butt and Diamond Painting? Or, anyway, something like that. Stitcherista, Diamond Painting by Donnie, Addicted, or no, not Addicted, Gone Off My Meds. That girl is hilarious. I really like her videos. They crack me up. She made one the other day, and it was her first one to like music, and it was like not really a time lapse, but it may be a time lapse of her diamond painting, and it was to music. It was to Queen music, and I was so sad because she didn't talk during it. I was like, oh no, come back. I need to hear her talk. She's so funny. Like, she's like one of those people that I can just put her videos on in the background, and I don't know, it's just like comforting, and she's hilarious. She makes me laugh. I don't know, I really like her channel now that I've raved like a lunatic about her. I found a new one today, or it was last night, I guess. Oh, what is her name? Something Crafter? Abstract Crafter? I think she's relatively new to making videos too, so I like her. Who else? There was another. So how I first found diamond painting on YouTube was I searched diamond painting, and again, you don't get a lot when you search diamond painting. And I found this one lady, and she's not from the United States. She's from, like, I want to say like Sweden, or not English. She's not like from England, so she's not English. She's got to be, she's overseas for sure, and it's got to be like, not Russia, I don't know. I want to say Sweden. And I can't remember what her channel was. and it was something Loves Craft, or I don't know. Her videos weren't all diamond paintings, but she had some, and that's how I started watching her videos, but she didn't have very many. So I went on the look for other people. Anyway, how I found diamond painting was an ad on Facebook, randomly, and I don't think it was Paint with Diamonds, which I know that's like everyone's gateway Facebook ad, but I think mine was Untitled Artisan. I want to say that's what it was. And I remember I was, so when I get ready in the morning to go to work, I try and let my hair like halfway air dry. And so sometimes when I'm doing that, I sit there and I watch, or I get on my phone. I don't always watch YouTube. I don't watch YouTube ever, actually. But I get on my phone and I'll like check Facebook and check my emails and make sure I don't have any work stuff going on or whatever. And there was an ad on Facebook that morning for diamond painting, and I had seen them before, but for some reason that one just like finally triggered something in me to go look into this. And they were having like a 50% off. Sorry, this one's like under the paper. How annoying. I always feel like I need to do these ones that are halfway under the paper because I'm afraid that if I don't, the glue will become not sticky. So anyway, there's another one right next to it. So I, for some reason, got on their website. They had a 50% off sale. So I ordered like 2 or 3 or something. And at this point I knew nothing about diamond painting. So I didn't realize you had to order big to get detail. And I think I ordered, a carousel and like a sunset and then a carousel in front of it that was really dark. And then an owl that looked like Hedwig, I think. I always say Hedwig, and that is not right. It's Hedwig. I know that. Get off my thing. Anyway, I ordered them pretty small, I think, so they're probably crap, but whatever. And then like the next day I got a Paint with Diamonds ad, and I went on and I ordered like 2 or 3 from there. And that's when I was like, I should look into this on YouTube, because I'm an avid YouTube junkie. I have been since YouTube started. I have watched some channels since like 2006. I don't remember exactly when YouTube started. I want to say it was around 2006. But anyway, I have some channels I've been watching. I don't watch a lot. I used to watch a lot of vloggers, like daily vloggers. Like the Shaytards. Everyone in my family and my friends know I used to be addicted to the Shaytards. And you would get that like eyes glazed over, like total judging you right now look when I would talk about it. But I was like so deeply in love with that family that I didn't care. I was just like, you guys should watch the Shaytards, they're amazing. And then that whole scandal came out, and I'm like, to be honest, I kind of had a broken heart about it. But I have been watching their videos lately, and it's reminding me of the good old days, but whatever. That's me going on a tangent about my love of YouTube. Anyway, so I have had like YouTube genre loves, I guess. So I've always done like the daily vloggers, some of the originators of YouTube I'll watch. Um, but I've been through like small communities. For a while, like years and years ago, I was addicted to the beauty community. That didn't last very long because I'm just not one of those girls that wears a full face makeup. I'm just not. So after that short stint, I went on. Have always been a crafter, like a little nerdy crafter, and I have been scrapbooking since I was 16. And so I went through a heavy, and I still am to a point. Dang it, I hate when you get beads. That one looks normal. Why aren't you sticking? Stick. Anyway, I went through, okay, whatever. Everyone in the trash can. I went through a heavy scrapbooking YouTube thing, and then I actually used to make videos under a different channel than this one, of scrapbooking, and then I fell in love with books. I've always been a nerdy little reader, but for a while I kind of got out of it, and then I heavily got back into it, and I was a hardcore like young adult dystopian fantasy reader, and there is a giant booktube community out there for that genre, and so I heavily got into that, and I started making those videos on here, which they're horrible. Don't go back and look at them. And I haven't done that for a long time. I still read. I don't read young adult anymore. I have kind of turned into an old lady who reads romance books, but whatever. But now I am back on a crafting kick, and hopefully if these videos turn out good and hopefully someone will watch them, hopefully if they do well, then maybe I'll continue doing it, because I am ridiculously addicted to this craft. Like, you don't even want to know how many kits I own. I'm sorry this is all new, so if my hands keep going in there, because apparently I can't talk without my hands, I apologize. I own way too many of these kits. AliExpress, I get on there several times a day. Haven't ordered any in a while, so that's good. I do have some that are coming. I've kind of gotten into there's not much out there that I want anymore that I don't already own. I'm kind of finding my own images and just ordering customs. I'm nothing against this at all, but I'm not a huge use my own pictures of like family and stuff and turn them into diamond paintings. That's not really my thing. I have seen some really gorgeous ones and people who are into that, and it's, I love it for them. It's just not me. So I'm more of like a Disney freak, or really cool like artwork. So anyway, so that's my new thing. So I've been ordering some customs, and I have some really cool ones coming that I'm really excited about. I have a Monsters Inc. one, and a Toy Story one, and a Return to Oz one, which don't worry, you're not the only one who's never heard of that movie, but it is a Disney movie. It was made after Wizard of Oz, and Fairuza Balk was Dorothy. She was actually younger than Dorothy in Wizard of Oz, but whatever. It's one of my favorite movies from my childhood, and if you happen to go watch it, which I suggest you do because I think it's a good movie. Yes, whoever made it was on drugs. It is weird, 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 but it's so good. Anyway, that was like my movie. As anytime I was sick as a kid, like stayed home from school sick, my dad would go to the video store and rent it for me, and I just love that movie. So I found this really cool picture, and I'm getting it as a custom, except for it's giant. I think it's like an 80 by 90. Oh, it's gonna be so big. I have, what else do I have? Oh, I have a cool Hocus Pocus one coming. What else? I have a really cool Titanic one. I try to mix up square and rounds because me personally, get burnt out of doing, like, I can't sit down and do a diamond painting from start to finish. That's just not me. I need to change it up. So I alternate, and I try to alternate between a square and a round. Sometimes if I'm doing two big ones, like this and another big square, which I have actually 2 squares going, but I'll try and do a small, like a 30 by 40, something I can do quickly. So I tend to have 3 to 4 diamond paintings going at one time. But anyway, so I try to order, like, for every square I'll order a round, because I don't care. I'm not one of those people that, like, I don't like rounds because you can't see detail, because you can see detail. I've proved that with this one. You can see it. Obviously this one's big enough for me for detail, but for some people it probably needs to be bigger. But it's a 40 by 50 of Ariel, and this was not a custom. They just had this in the store on AliExpress, and the seller is Dafen or Daffen, I don't know. It is like Daifen. Don't quote me on that, but I'll link this one down below. And I actually really like the canvas is really nice. This is the one that, I don't know, I've talked about it a couple places, that the diamonds were a mess. 2 of the bags had ripped open, and I had mixed diamonds. The good thing was they were coral and blue, so they were easy to distinguish which is which. And I spent 2 hours one day trying to pick them apart, and I finally got so frustrated that I just dumped them into my container. Let me show you. Oh, of course it's the container I'm using. So I just dumped them into, you cannot see this, so we're a little close up apparently. So I have like 760, and then this is 760/996. So this one was the mixed one, and as you can tell, they're all gone. I just dumped them into my big old tray here until they were gone, and I'd just pick out the coral ones when I needed the coral ones, and I'd pick out the blue ones when I needed the blue ones until they were gone, and it was fine. So anyway, other than that, that seller is awesome, and that wasn't their fault. That's just the fault of thin, cheap bags that they use. The drills have all been really nice. They weren't stuck together at all, which I've had some horrible luck with, but that's another story. I'm a rambler, so sorry about that. Anyway, this painting has been really fun and has gone by relatively quickly. I don't spend, during the week, I don't get to spend much time with it at all, and I'm lucky to get like maybe this much of a section done during a weekday. But on the weekends, I can usually spend more time and I'll get larger sections done. So, but this one's gone really quickly. Maybe 2 weeks. And I'm hoping to get close to being done by the end of this weekend, but we'll see. That may be overestimating my abilities. You know, I do have to live some kind of a life and, you know, do things like laundry. You know, who wants to do that? But whatever. I don't know. What do I... Oh, if you're looking at poor Flounder's eye, this is Flounder if you can't tell. I can zoom. Let me zoom out a little bit. So that's Flounder, and he's pretty good. Like, he has my light pads on, so it's hard to see, but his poor eye was so bad. After I did it earlier today, I was like, oh buddy, you need some help. He looked like a ghost. Like, it was all pink and red, and I was like, you look scary. So I took all the drills out and I was like, I'm going to redo his eye. So I did. I put some green in there, which you can't really tell, and it looks a little bit better, but it still is scary looking. So I'm going to wait until I'm completely done with the painting and look at it and see what drills I have left, and then I will fix it, hopefully. I'm not normally one to change the colors of my diamond paintings because I feel like they're there for a reason, and this painting has been really hard not to want to change the colors because some of them are a little questionable. But like Ariel, poor Ariel, she's made of like coral and pink and reds, and she's just like a sunburned mess. But from a distance, she really does look good. So I am going to trust the process and not mess with her. But I couldn't do Flounder looking like a ghost. It just, I was like, no. No, nobody. You need some... I don't need you to scare people that look at you. You're supposed to get... Oh, that's cool. Not... Oh my god, what's wrong with that fish? So I did help him a little bit. So, yes. And look at my little pen I made. Okay, let me... So many, and my brain's going like 12 miles an hour. 12. That's really slow, Christina. 120, is that better? So this is the pen I normally use. So this is a pen I got from an AliExpress, Lord. A Huican order, and it had like a little foam gripper here, which was nice, but I noticed that over time as I used it, it wore down, and it was like had little like divots where my fingers were. So I ordered these squishy ones off of Amazon, and I like them. This one's better than some other ones I've had, but they do slowly slide the more you push down on them, so you kind of have to work them back up the pen. But this is my normal pen that I use. However, I watched a video, I don't know, a month ago, rating like diamond painting pens, and this girl said that she had like a bunch of them, and said that she's, you know, tested all these pens out, and this is the one that she likes the most. And she liked it because Lord, I can't talk in diamond paint. She liked it because the tip of it, this is like really bad lighting, Christina. We'll fix the lighting. Don't worry, guys. We'll fix it. Okay, so the tip of it is like right connected to the pen, and she said because of that, you have more control with it as compared to this one that has like, this is the main part you, can you even see that? This is the main part you do with, but it has like 3 sections before you get to the pin. So it's so far down here that it's hard to use. So I ordered 2 of these. They were like $1.79 a piece or something off of AliExpress. And they were the ones that she linked to in her video. So I ordered them. Took forever for them to get here. They just got here like a week or so ago. I swear they took like a month and a half to get here. But whatever. So I got here. They are the tiniest little pins I have ever seen. Like, here's my finger. Like, they're so little, and this part of it is so small that it was uncomfortable to use because it's short and it's just so thin that it was just awkward. So I used it for like 5 minutes and I was like, I'm done with that. So I threw it in my little tool caddy and that was the end of it. Well, this morning I saw Megan, a preschool teacher addicted to diamond paintings, video on how to make these little loom grippies. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to make one for that little tiny pin. And I had to adjust her process because the pin's so freaking small. But I did it. It only took me 2 times to get it right. And I missed a chunk of yellow right here. Because I was concentrating so hard that I missed yellow. But whatever. And I have been using this all afternoon. And it is so much better now. And the pin actually is a really good pin. And I'm enjoying using it. But it definitely needed this little, to make it a little fatter. So, how long have I been recording? 30 minutes, Lord. So I don't know what my plans are for this channel. Maybe I will do unboxings because heaven knows I order a lot of diamond paintings. So maybe I'll do unboxings. I'll probably do a lot of these like paint with me, drill with me, whatever people call them videos. I think I'm gonna call these diamond paint with me, just for the next poor soul that comes along like me that types in diamond paint in YouTube's search bar and then can't find anything. They will find my video. Not that I'm gonna be of much help to them, but whatever. Yeah, so I'm a rambler. I probably will go off on 7 million tangents. Who knows what I'm going to talk about. But if you're bored and you have nothing to watch while you diamond paint, you can watch me and listen to me ramble. I'll show you finished products I've done, and then I will show you working. And I'll also maybe do reviews of the ones I finish and tell you, you know, what I think once I get them done. Maybe I will film me do an inventory. Who knows? It's going to be such a freaking surprise for you guys. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be a good time for all. I'm going to get like so many hate comments and be like, you are the most annoying diamond painter I think I've ever come across. But that's okay. Someone will like it. So yeah. I don't know how long to make this video. I feel like I should cut you off to save you guys, but maybe I just want to continue talking to myself. You don't know. You don't know me. Currently, I have, not right now, I paused it because I'm doing this, but currently I am watching YouTube on the TV and diamond painting. I finished this section down here. Oh Lord. See, this is what happens. This section right here this morning. Look how pretty it is. So pretty. Let's see if I can pick you up and show you. There's Ariel's face and Scary Flounder, and there's my finger on the camera because that's how I roll. This is my bead mat. I highly recommend. So my tabletop is an angled table with a little like stopper down here, and I sit in my chair, and there's my finger again. So I used to let the tray hit this thing down here, just kind of sit here, and that was fine. But when I worked on the far left, I'm right-handed, and it's awkward to me to work on the top of the painting. So when I was working on the top of the painting, this is so dark. Sorry, guys. I'm just gonna go back to stabbing. I'm so sorry, this is bad. So when I worked, anyway, I got one of these things and they're amazing. My tray doesn't slide. Like once it hits it, it just like stays there. I can literally put my phone on this and watch YouTube if I want to. It's definitely worth it. I got it on Amazon for like, I don't know, $5. Yeah, and these big white trays are so beyond worth the money. I highly recommend you get one. So anyway, that is my, now I've lost my setup, so this is gonna be a fun time, you guys getting back where you belong. Okay, I am going to end it here, and hopefully you guys will stick around. It can only get better, right? It's not going to get worse, hopefully. I mean, I say that and it probably will. But we'll get better. I will probably make a gazillion videos because I don't have a life, and no, that's not true. I have a work life, and that consumes 90% of my time. So anyway, that is it, and hopefully I will see you guys maybe tomorrow, and I hope you have a good night. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again. Bye, guys.